Nithyanandam. Welcome back, all of you. And we have our next participant of the Akashic reading with Devi Parashakti, who is ready and available to share with us his experiences. Nithyanandam, Maitrik Patel, Shri Maitrik Patel, Nithyanandam Ayya. Are you able to hear me? Looks like you're muted. Can you please check if your audio is okay? Yeah, if your microphone is unmuted.
Yes, Nithyanandam, can you hear me?
Yes, Nithyanandam, and it's so nice to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Maitrik, I just wanted to ask you this. I've been meaning to ask you this. Every time, of course, we've been seeing Devi Parashakti come out in her compassion, come out in her showering of blessings. But what I have noticed is, I think more than once, she has given you blessings. And whenever she gives you the blessing, she's been showering and showering and showering. So I just wanted to ask you, what is the secret behind that?
I mean, I don't even know there's enough words in English language to describe what I feel about her and to just like her qualities. She's so caring and compassionate, and just I asked for what I felt. I asked for little pebbles, and then she gives me the whole Kailasa. Like that's how this doesn't even compare. Like what I originally asked for was like, just let me relate to my body in a third person view. And then she just goes, is like, no, your body is mine, your soul is mine, your life is mine. So I'm like, my God, so what is there's left? I don't have anything that's mine. It's only her that exists. There's no me or I. It's only her. She's just giving me the ultimate blessings, the ultimate boon for I don't know what. I mean, I don't know, maybe you have to do thousands of years of tapas to get, she's making herself so available anywhere across the world. I'm sitting in like West Texas in oil fields, and I could just tune into her directly without having to go in ashram and physically do all that. And she's making herself so available, down to earth, so patient, so giving. She's just pouring on people.
Absolutely, and you've received the blessings at least twice. What I have seen so far. But talk to us about how that has been. Like when you heard about the Devi Parashakti readings, what was the first thought that came into your mind, and what did you decide that you were going to ask? You mentioned something about to be able to see your body from a third person's perspective. How did that come about when you heard Devi Parashakti is giving Akashic readings? How did that come about as the first thing to ask her?
No, I didn't even think she would answer. Like the first time they offered it, I was working outside, and I was only holding my phone, and it's like, oh, I'm not even on two-way. Why would she answer me? And I just threw that question out there because I wanted to see that third person's perspective. Like Swamiji had reveal that during his deep samadhi. He's like, when you relate to your body in third person, like enlightened beings do that, and the fourth person is incarnation. So I was like, let me relate to my body. I just asked her that one boon, like that small little, let me just relate to my body in third person. And then she just says, no, forget all that. Your whole body is mine, your soul is mine, your life is mine. I mean, how do you react to that? I was just floored. I didn't know what to say. It took me a few days to even start cognizing what she meant. Even when I read it, I just get into that state. Every time I read it, I feel Devi. Just every time, just each sentence she said, it feels like a Mahavakya or like a powerful cognition. So I just read it and I just get the chills again and again.
It's so beautiful. And just one more instance of how when we approach Devi Parashakti, when we approach Swamiji, and we ask for something as much as we can see and as much as we can cognize and understand who we are. But truly, who we are is only something that Swamiji or Devi Parashakti can see, and only from that perspective they give the blessings. So that is so beautiful. So what did you do after this? Like, how did this blessing, you mentioned that it took actually a couple of days to even get a wrap around what she actually shared with you. what she blessed with you. So what has changed since that blessing?
No, I just feel, and I stay in that moment. I mean, that bliss all the time. Because even if I feel a little down or anything like that, I just read those statements again. It's like, no, your body is mine, your life is mine. That's just the first question. I asked her three. I just feel like a spoiled child. For Devi, she's just giving me whatever I ask for, whether I'm qualified or not. I mean, she's not even asking for requirements, any tapas to be done. She's just pouring it left and right to anyone that asks. And not even that, to the depth level, like she's like, okay, not only do I give you 7 boons, but I'll give you those 2 that you didn't ask for. I mean, that level, she's I'm just watching that. I feel fulfilled watching other people get their boons just like that given to them. It's just amazing.
And what was your subsequent request? Like, what was the other blessings that you received? Can you get about that as well?
Now I asked her, let me relate to you, because I read so many stories about how Ramakrishna lived and everything, ate and did everything with Kali. So I said, let me relate with you like Sri Ramakrishna did. Like, I'm qualified to even ask that, but I asked anyways. Let me let me relate with you as Ramakrishna did to Kali. And she gave me even 100. I mean, you can't even put a number on it. She said, you'll be like the son. You'll be known as son of Parashakti, and she'll eat my Nivedyam, and you're not separate from me. I mean, she gives you like boons from another level. I'm asking for mine, whatever, where am I at? And she's like, just the ultimate boon, which is, I don't know, it's incredible. It's beyond words.
Have you had a special connection with Devi Parashakti, specifically in Devi Parashakti form? Have you had any connection before this?
No, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I did the BSP Bhakti Spurna program when Swamiji physically came. He changed into a physical Devi clothes. Even he transformed, and he actually gained weight like for that low amount of time. And even when I wasn't able to connect that deeply. But this time, I don't know what's going on. It's just so strong. I could, even though I'm watching thousands of miles away, I could connect with her so easily. It's amazing. And it's beyond words.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I have to ask, like, how did this connection happen for you? Like, how did you even prepare yourself, or did you do anything before you come for the Akashic reading? I'm asking so that so many of us are still waiting to receive their Akashic reading, and they have been putting through some questions, and Devi is responding, and with her compassion, she's responding and giving the blessings. Specifically, how did you prepare yourself for this?
No, I just got into that space. Like, I'm the space of gratitude. Basically, I'm just asking. But Swamiji has already given me so much, and all these opportunities is giving us. Oh, you could ask any question you want. Your day is coming to you twice a day sometimes. I mean, just making yourself available, being in the space of gratitude. So even if your question doesn't get answered, don't feel down. David didn't give up on you. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep asking again. Even now, she's just going. She's just going through each one. Tatasu, so fast. and like, you don't even have to doubt on. My mind is not even doubting any of this is true or not. It's just gonna happen. Like, so that's so powerful.
Absolutely. And she's also been blessing, like, whoever is connected with me at this moment in whatever means, in whatever way. And she doesn't have to mention your name. She doesn't have to talk to you specifically. But then she said, all of you will experience me at the same time, and you'll all be protected, and you'll be saved from this current pandemic. So it's not even required that she actually mentions your name and then says a specific blessing to you. Just because you have connected and you have been able to see and have the darshan of Devi Parashakti, we can be sure that she has given her blessings and we have received it, and that automatically flowers in our life. So Maitrik, I just wanted to take a walk back and share with us your experience with Swamiji. I know probably somewhere around 2009, you came to join a program in Bidadi with Swamiji. Can you share a little bit about that journey?
I first met Swamiji in 2009. He was doing a North American tour, a Yoga Spurna program. So I met him in Ohio when he did that 2-day program. And then he offered that 3-month life bliss engineering, which is just life transforming. It was amazing. He only offered that twice. And then, yeah, my life hasn't been, same since. It's an amazing journey.
What prompted you to come to this life bliss engineering, the 3-month program?
Oh, I felt like I was searching. See, when my first journey, like I was always searching for something that's not perishable. Like what there must be something in life that's imperishable. Like, I was just searching that as a deep quest. Like, everything is around me, it's destroyed eventually. So something has to be imperishable. Then, then I saw some YouTube clips on Astavaka Gita, Swamiji's talk, and then that's how I got connected through that.
And through the 3 months of life bliss engineering, 2009, how was that? And what do you still remember from that?
Every time somebody asks me, like, when did you meet Swamiji? I'm like, I'm from that batch where all the Atmas were like Mana Atma Swami, Madhyana Atma Swami, Ma Prem Atma Swami, Shri Tejo Swami, Ma Tejo Swami, all of them were there. So they're like, oh, you were from that batch, okay. So yeah, it's an amazing, like, everybody transformed. It was such a small group and it's such intense. We did so many things with Swamiji intensely. Now it's like a luxury. Now you can't even dream about having that closeness with Swamiji.
Yeah,
and we took it for granted.
Yeah, it's definitely a memorable experience and definitely a once in a lifetime's experience to have had that much time with Swamiji personally and being there. So tell us about that. Meaning, what changed after you? I remember you also became part of the Adhinam after this because quite a few of us took that step as well. Please walk us through that as also.
Yes, I did decide. I felt that Swamiji is the only, the only decision, like the only choice. There's nothing else more to achieve. And so I gave everything up and then I moved to the Adhinam. And then I did like a few months of it, and then I fell into the delusion that I didn't want to listen to Swamiji. Then that's when I left. But yeah, Swamiji, he said, "Don't leave, and this is your shortest path." And then, I was listening to my mind instead of my heart. So then that's when I left.
Now, since you are also part of the Sarvagna Pita, and you've been a great support also. So tell us about that experience. How did that come about?
Oh, that's I started like before. I didn't even know what Sarvagna Pita was. I just started I just made a sankalpa to myself, like till my last breath, let me contribute to Kailasa. It's gonna happen with or without me. So instead of watching it in the sideline, let me be part of it. Let me share. Time, treasure, talent. So, and then one Satsang Swami talks about state and status. So I only followed state. Like the status will come as a side effect and after effect. So let me just follow. So I shifted from what can I get to what can I give. I shifted from me to you. Just made that shift. And the status just comes to you as a side effect. Like SJP just came as a side effect because I decided, let me just contribute. No matter the amount, it's just as much as I can, as often as I can, I'll contribute. And it just happened like by itself without giving my effort, really.
That's beautiful. And that's important that you shared it because we have had so many participants of the Akashic reading receive the blessings of becoming a SJP Karta, but they may not know exactly what to take, what to do next, what is the next step forward, or even how to make that happen. And of course, Devi Parashakti has time and again said I will make it happen through you. She even took that responsibility off of us, and then she herself said, I will make it happen through you. What was your experience of that? And what would you like to say to those who have received the same blessing to become a part of the Sarvagya?
So I was just saying, just forget about that status of serving Pita, Karta, Yajaman, whatever it be. Just focus on contributing as much as you can, as often as you can. The amount doesn't matter. Maybe like a few dollars here. It doesn't, that's not relevant. But stretch yourself. Like do tapas and tyaga. That's what I, instead of when I was working 14 hours, then I'm like, when I was, my mind said, all right, it's time to rest. Then instead of resting, I did another 10 hours. So let me stretch myself for Swamiji. Swamiji's giving me all, my level of tapas will not even compare to Swamiji anyway. So, let me just try to get as much as I can, do tapas and tyaga. That's all that matters. Yajaman, and it will just happen on its own. You just focus on contributing. That's it.
That's so beautiful, so wonderful for you have to share that. And I remember every time Swamiji wants to pick an example, pick somebody to talk about, to say how essentially all your the fruits of everything that you do, all the work that you do, you actually just simply contribute. And time and again, many times I've heard Swamiji mention you. So, and really, it was really nice to hear that the space that you carry, like simple decisions, just be in the space of contributing. That is so beautifully shared. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to share today with our viewers?
No, it's just that, that if Devi doesn't answer, don't think she's not attending to you. She's giving you the whole general blessings. That whoever asks for any boons, I'll bless that too. So just hold that space for Devi and just ask. Any chance you get, you could ask through WhatsApp and, YouTube and Twitter and all that. Just use all opportunities available, ask. And don't give up on Devi.
Thank you so much, Maitrik. It was a real pleasure. Thank you for joining us today and sharing with all of our viewers your experiences. And I really hope that again you'll be able to join us and then share once more. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Nithyananda.
We'll